So this sounds great, and it sounds like it's going to be a lot of changes and things are going to be really different. And I know a lot of groups are probably worried about turning the apple cart, changing around things too much. People have to learn a bunch of new things and stuff. How do we maintain a smooth transition either from what we're doing or not doing now to what we should be doing?
Right. So change is scary. We've talked in the past about, healthcare groups are typically resistant to change because whatever's working and we've got high volumes, we don't have time for change. It comes back to really experience and having done hundreds of onboardings and having we have a very clear 60-day process. We know what we need to accomplish in the first 30 days as far as documentation and understanding the environment. Once we have all that information, now we can prioritize what needs to happen in the next 30 days so that then by day 60, we're ready to turn on the service desk and provide services. That typically doesn't vary, even really depending on the size of the organization. If you have a massive amount of technical debt, which some groups do, your roadmap might get kind of changed up a little bit. We might have to figure out, like there's some high priority stuff like security, right? Like if you just don't have security, well, that's going to be put up front and get done. But as far as like transition and not having support, that just doesn't really happen anymore. I would suggest that if your environment is so special, so unique, so screwed up, if you have even semi-functioning IT, the transition to going with a health-safe IT model, it should be seamless. We shouldn't have email disruption. I mean, there shouldn't be email disruptions. There shouldn't be this. There might be additional training that the users have to do, which is part of our service. And there might be additional security, like if you're not doing, MFA and codes on your phone, we'll have to roll that out. I mean, there will be changes in the environment, but not disruptive. They're hopefully positive changes to increase security and productivity. We've done this so many times at this point. We have the documentation, we have the communication packages, but we're very comfortable with how to transition into managing a practice's IT with minimal disruption.